Oh, Gaming WD and Worksy at the very last second just colliding. Not entirely sure what's happened there. Oh, Gaming WD went into the back of Worksy as I just go in the Discord and Gaming WD's already apologising. So either way, with that gone, at least it was very close to the end. There's a pit stop strategy. So around lap 10 and 11 they will swap tyres. I don't see much happening here, but lights out and away we go. A bit of an awkward camera angle there. But Ty's getting a good start. And Miller already overtaken. Oh, Worksy going wide. Worksy colliding with Gaming WD. He spins and couldn't avoid Gaming WD. There was nothing what he could do. Worksy already retiring. Just one lap, not even a lap in. One turn in. So that's an awkward one. Either way, Ty's now already 1 second ahead of Solo Mahe. Miller catching up on Solo, just 5 tenths splitting the two. But what a hectic start. They're just 2 laps, 2 laps in. Ty setting the fastest lap with a 1:31, and DRS has now been enabled. Hopefully, sometime in the near future, people get a bit closer to one another so we can finally see some racing. Oh, and that's Vino spinning out in the S's. It doesn't look like he's got any damage to the car. At least not the front wing. Maybe some minor stuff, but I doubt he collided with any kind of wall. Yeah, his car looks completely fine. He has now got quite a bit of time to catch back up on it. He's now 10 seconds behind Gaming WD. Oh, what's happened here? Alchemy spinning out again in that first sector. And I'm pretty sure that's where he spun out in qualifying as well. So he's just not. Ooh, and there goes Tice. Spinning in sector 1. Miller also overtaking Solo, who spins. Is Miller going to be able to overtake Tice? He will. Tice spinning yet again. Just seconds after spinning the first time. Solo Mahe also overtakes Tice, and now Gaming WD is very close to him. I think Tice may just be able to escape here. Yeah, there wasn't any damage on that car, but wait, who was that? Oh, Solo spins. I didn't even see that one. That is a very awkward place to spin. I guess he put his foot down too quickly and just span it. But now Miller the Driller, 9 seconds in front of Tice. So that is a big lead Miller has just inherited. You know, and Alchemy, I believe is that the second time this race he has spun in the exact same place in the messes. For Miller and Alchemy, losing his entire wing at sector 14, at turn 14, causing a yellow flag here. He's going to have to pit now, so he will lose positions to Vino and Solo, and Solo is actually gaining on Vino. Just a second and 4/10 now. Oh, now it's just a second. Oh, never mind. I think that was just because of the pit lane issue. Oh no, it wasn't. 6 seconds now. No DRS has been activated from Solo, but Vino goes wide and loses it, and that's a very easy pass for Solo. And now Vino has to try find his way back in, but he's gonna have to find his way back on track first before he can do anything else. But that may be a bit of minor damage to that wing, that front wing, as he just go off into the wall. He must have accelerated a bit too quick after getting back on track from the first slip up. Tice has come into the pits just 2 seconds behind Miller, so I think this may force Miller into pitting next lap. Otherwise, Tice will just catch. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and Gaming WD also pits. So it is looking like Miller has to pit next lap. Well, this current lap. Chance of getting back onto that podium. As it is looking, Gaming WD is losing quite a bit of time. Is now 4 seconds behind, and Alchemy's gone. Are we able to see it? And it's a safety car. It's gonna bunch up the tires. So it's it's up turn 9 in sector 2. It's before the before the chicane. So I think he may have done. I think he has span whilst turning right. I'm not 100% sure on that one though. Gotta be very careful here that you don't collide with anyone, and Gaming WD getting very close to Solo here, which is a bit worrying, especially if you're Solo. Just seeing that big red arrow just pop up. Race control, yeah, safety car is in this lap, so Vino needs to catch up just that little bit more. Here it is. So let's have a watch, see how well Miller does to get away from Tice, as the Aston Martin safety car does peel off into the pits. We'll be back underway just any second now. Oh, not a good start at all from Miller. Maybe it was. That little spin, though, may have thrown Tice off just that little bit. Tice thinking about going down the inside here and getting very close to the back of that AlphaTauri, but Miller makes sure to stay ahead. Was not a... Oh, Tice has gone! Oh my, everyone, he just went out of nowhere. I'm not entirely sure what's happened there, but whatever happened is Miller is going to be very thankful for that one, as Tyson just, I honestly could not tell you what happened there. He just was in the middle of the road and then just, I guess he's like, he just lost the back of the car and it just chucked him 2 different ways, and then he went way too much into that corner. Oh, Tice has overtaken Vino out of nowhere. We didn't really look at the timer. Vino, is he gonna try? No, he's not. Yeah, just watching Vino very clearly has not tested the brakes enough on this track, as he is just locking up at every opportunity. Again, 10 laps to go. Ooh, this is very slow. Is he creating a gap from Solo? It doesn't look to be that way, as it's still around that 3-second mark. Let's have a check though when they both get out of this, and that is the Gaming WD having a big spin. Vino's going to be able to overtake him here, I believe, or is he not? Ooh, he's just not. Oh no, he is. Gaming WD goes off again, but then there goes Vino. I guess he was too occupied on the horse driver's car, not paying too much attention to the road, and nearly sends it right off track. Now we have Vino chasing down the horse driver. Let's see what happens here. Gaming WD taking it very wide. Wait, has Gaming WD lost part of his wing? I think he has. He does. He's lost his right end plate. So he's going to have to pit pretty much now, after he gets past turn 17 or 18. He will be coming into the pits, and yeah, here he goes. And so is Vino. Vino's also coming to the pit. So that's going to be an interesting one. He's going to get quite a hefty head start from Gaming WD, as Gaming WD has to get a wing change, which will add on another probably like 5-10 seconds there. So the Ferrari driver getting away with it, getting up into 4th, and now it's going to be a big challenge for Gaming WD to get back in front of Vino. Well, then again, Solo will do everything to keep 2nd place as he heads into turn 11. Still just ahead of Tice now, and Tice getting a better exit here. Miller is starting to pull away by a couple tenths now, but it isn't going to be too much, as Solo and Tice is still catching up with him with just that couple tenths. Ooh, quite wide line Solo took compared to Tice. Oh, Tice getting a much better exit there. DRS will be active, and I'm not sure there's much Solo can do. Let's have a look. Ooh, my. Ooh, and Solo forced to back out. I believe Tice did end up going off track in turn 1. So, but he managed to not spin it and was able to then get the overtake on Solo. Now through the Tice's span yet again through the S's. Now he's put himself back into 3rd place. Luckily for him, there is no Vino there to snatch the spot up. Vino is 50 seconds behind the Aston Martin driver. But that is a big mistake from Tice. He'd worked so hard to get back into that second spot and was just going to start probably chasing down the leader of this race. But with that spin, that's all over now. And Miller, obviously we haven't looked at the timesheet for a while since Tice overtook Solo, but it's still around the same time. So Miller has not taken the advantage of the battle behind him and is still, well, he's losing time now to Solo. Just have a quick check that there isn't any penalties. No, not a single penalty so far in this race, which I'm quite shocked about, considering the amount of invalidations there were in qualifying, especially at turn 17. And generally, this track, normally you get quite a bit of invalidation. Oh, well, there's one. And that puts Solo in the lead. So Miller really needs to get a push on now. Well, maybe I jinxed that just a little bit. But so Miller needs to get a push on. I think I said Solo a second ago. But I guess Solo does need to as well, because now he is technically in the lead by just a few tenths. Let's see if he's able to get into the DRS now before lap 26. He's very close. In sector 1 there is Gaming WD with Span, who I didn't realise had overtaken Vino, but now Vino has got that place back. With just a lap to go. Tice doesn't have DRS, but will have DRS for this following lap. With only 6 attempts splitting the two, we'll be able to see if Tice is able to overtake, and Miller, if he's able to get away from the battle behind him. As we head into the chicane, Tice going for it. Solo going around the outside, and Solo just sticking it in front of the Aston Martin. But Tice, is he going to go for it again? So close now to the back of Solo's car, but Solo just sticking ahead by just that little bit. This fight is helping Miller just that little bit as Miller gains a couple temps. And now Solo heading into turn 16. Still ahead, but I think I saw... Ooh, that was not a good from Tice. But here we go. DRS active, and that should be a very easy pass for Tice on Solo. And now he's only a 1 second behind Miller, so Miller must have made a mistake, and now he is now technically all the way back in third. So this could be very bad for Miller, as Tice is on a charge right now with the last lap of the race. Is he able to make a move that puts him into first place? He has the fastest sector 1 of anyone out of this race, and is now so close to the back of Miller. Now, we knew Miller didn't have too much ERS before, so I doubt he has much now. Let's have a quick check. No, he doesn't. He's less than 10. And Tice, is he going to be able to make it round right on the end? And Miller has no ERS left. Tice making the move, going around the outside on this final straight. so close to contact there. And let's have a quick look. Miller's span!
Oof.
Miller's span out. I think there was a bit of contact there with Tice. Solo just behind there and takes second, with Tice winning the Japanese Grand Prix. Miller ending up in third, where I think even if he stayed, well, if he didn't spin, I think he still would have been third as of the 3-second penalty. And whilst that was all happening, the Gaming WD re-overtook Vino. I'm not sure what's happened to Vino. I think from the state of his tyres, it looks like Vino went off. No damage to the wing, and a little bit of a lock up there as well from Vino. So it looks like the Gaming WD will secure 4th place, as long as there isn't any mess up from in Sector 3.